now. Well, right now we are back to our hot topics. We had a really good hot topic segment earlier. That was really good. So thank you, callers, for calling in. But right now we're going to be talking about this topic that was on Tristan Mays and I show this past Friday. And a caller, she called in and she said that because of her maturity level, she was 30 years old and she dated a man who was 70. So he was 40 years her senior. So basically he was like her grandfather. So ladies, would you date someone who's 40 years older than you?
Couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
I just couldn't do it.
Okay, now Connie, I know you got a story over there, girl. So would you date somebody that's 40 years older than you?
I went like as close as like to 30.
40s though?
To 30 years older?
I did. Well, okay. Let me say this. In my 20s, you know, I did a couple of things that I wrote a book about it. The Chronicles of Connie. You can pick that up at Amazon.com. But plug. Free plug. Just shameless. Anyway, yes. I dated a guy in my 30s, and that was back in my, before Christ days, before my rededication. And I believe that in the introspective things, he was good for that time because I would work a lot of hours, and so he would help me out, and he would drop off groceries and stuff. But the thing about it was we would party too much. He was like 30 years older than me, at least 30 to 35 years older than me. And then I realized at the time, now hindsight 2020, at the time it was cool. It was everything I could have dreamed of. But the only problem was he just wanted to party, and what that consists of. And so that became old to me because I wanted a commitment because he was older. I feel like he should have been settled. I was like, I'm ready for the black card. I'm ready for my Benz. I'm ready. What are you doing? Okay. All of this. What you gonna do with all this? And he was not ready to be settled. For me, it was a default. But now, I know watching that behavior, I realized that was something that probably I picked up generational because my mom is 20 years younger than my father. Okay, that's a gap. But then there were the girls on the block that were dating my father. And yeah.
How old were they?
It was nasty. My dad was like 60. They were like 19, 18. It was just really decrepit for me. And then I had to talk to these people. We were like friends. We were like kicking it, smoking, drinking, partying, clubbing. I'm like, you just came out the room, my daddy. And they would try to do it like, I was going to school or something. I'm like, that's nasty. My daddy. My daddy. But looking back, I understand that's what I saw. It was a subliminal thing. So then I wasn't sure that that's what made me gravitate to dating older men like that. Now, I do like a mature man. I like somebody who knows what they want, right? Knows how to get it, and know how to approach it, right? And knows how to treat it. And oftentimes that is a more mature man. Now, I'm not gonna go no 30 years. I'm not going 20. I might go 10. I might go 15. But nah, that's
you're not doing 30.
Girl, that's too old.
70?
That's the foot in the grave.
Well, she said because she said he was into music, blues. He was a blues artist, and I guess he basically had a youthful spirit. Now, would you date an older man that had a youthful spirit?
No. 70 years old?
Yeah, that's too old.
That's too old.
One foot in the grave.
My grandpa would roll over. I just can't do it. Like, I just feel like I was explaining earlier, some women are just a lot more mature, and they want an older guy and can handle an older man, right? Because a lot of men can be immature, and depending on the age group, it really doesn't matter. Men can be immature at any age, and it goes the same way with women. Right. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with dating a little bit older than you, but I think there should be a boundary. Love is love. Don't get me wrong. If you could rock with a 70-year-old, that's nasty, wrinkly, but I can't.
Right? What is that thing doing? I'm sorry.
I would go there. But you know what?
Viagra ain't got that many pills.
Sometimes some women might be looking for a conversation that's a little more stimulating than maybe a younger guy may not be able to give her right now. But if you want to chime in on the conversation, give us a call at 916-921-5333. Also, men, if you like to date younger women, how young would you go? Hi, 97.5.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
I'm 56 years old, and I'm telling you now, I would not date a 70-year-old man. I am married, love my husband, very happy, and he's 59, but I wouldn't go 70 years old. That's too old for me.
Okay, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Joy, and I'm calling from Sacramento, just getting off of work.
Thank you so much, Joy, for calling
That feels like dating my dad.
Right.
Yep. Grandpa.
Okay, I agree. Thank you so much, Joy, for calling in.
Love you too. You have a good day. Bye.
Here we go. Hi, 97.5.
Hello, 97.5. How are you, ladies?
I am wonderful. And yourself?
Boy, I'm sitting here listening, you guys, and I was going to call, but I'm almost 70, and I've been an ultimate athlete all my life.
Okay.
And extremely fit. And what happened when young women, my wife, she passed on,
Okay.
young women, what happened when young women come after you?
Oh, well, you know what?
Yeah.
That's a whole other case.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Well, yeah. So for you, sir, since you're almost 70, you're physically fit, obviously, because young women are looking at you. For you, how young is too young to date?
I had a hard time with this, and right now I have actually a lady I'm dating. She's 20 years younger, but I mean, I have sometimes in their teens, 19, 20 years old, and they come after me, and it's like,
They want your wallet, boy.
Yeah. You gotta be careful,
No.
boo. What they after?
No.
You don't think so?
You don't think so?
You don't think they want your wallet?
20?
You must
19?
got it really going on there.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, I'm extremely fit.
Oh, you popping. Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. You must really got it going
Yeah,
on. You must look good to
You're
the
not the
eye.
average
you
70.
don't look 70s.
You
You
walk
on
around
average.
looking like,
Everybody thinks I'm in my 40s, but I'm so
Oh.
they think I'm in my 40s, and I'm almost 70. So,
Wow.
So he
you
went
look
around
30
looking like
years younger.
Tyrese.
Well, you
Okay.
could be one of those exceptions, that.
And there's not very many.
Yeah, there's not very many. So
I
you go
gotta
ahead
see
then.
what you look like, because I gotta see what this almost 70, almost looking like 40.
Okay, we need a
19-year-old.
picture.
Yeah.
Chime in on Facebook.
Yeah.
He said no. Well, how you display? Okay, that's not fair. You just gave
you
yourself
might-
a shameless
yeah.
plug about how you look,
And there's a
then
young
don't wanna just
tenderoni that's probably
pop in the most. We
Right.
can hook you up.
Connie.
I don't even know.
I know that's right. What's your name and where you're calling from? Well, I want to thank you so much for calling in, okay?
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
that.
Yeah, I would love to see his picture.
Okay, and the song keeps coming up in my mind. SWV, Man Crush, every day. I'm like, okay, let me see, because you just said something. I want to see.
So you say,
Talking about he might
just
look like the
talking.
man from Allstate. If he don't look like the man from Allstate, then he ain't be no Man Crush Monday.
97.5.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. That gentleman that you just had on the air, and I hope he's listening. I would love to have a date with him.
Look up now.
Okay, you hooked me up. I think we need to have an online dating service going on here, ladies.
All right, 97.5.
See, I told him try to post a picture. He could went to my LadyCharmaine page and posted a picture of himself. See, this is a missed opportunity.
Right.
This is Martina again, the grandmother of 11 grandchildren.
All right, Tina.
5 years old, okay?
Hey. Thank you, Tina, for calling in, and that's a good plug, girl.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
See, you missed a wonderful opportunity. Tina calling in with 11 grandchildren. Interesting. So, ladies, how old would you go?
Well, go ahead, baby.
I just think that once you start getting to a whole nother couple of decades, you know what I mean? I just think that's an extreme.
Okay.
20 years or so is you
Pushing
still
it.
are relatable, but that's something that's pushing it. But I think that's as far.
See, we start going decades, different music,
I
certain
don't-
time zones.
3 decades.
My
Got different times on.
My parents are both really young, so I can't. I just 10 years max for me.
Wow. That's it. Oh, we had a caller who just lost them. You say 10 years max for you, so they can still kind of be in your decade a little bit, so you can kind of be relatable when it comes to
Yeah.
music, who the presidents
Right.
were,
Right.
what's going on during that time.
Right.
Connie, for you?
I'm good with the 10, 15, maybe 20 because I know my maturity level. I'm settled. I'm already wifey material. So I know for me, because I do like good music, I do like good food, I'm good with all that. I just think that after 20 years it becomes your granddaddy, I'm your granddaddy. I'm not gonna do that, boo, because that's what I feel like. And then sexually that's not gonna work.
I do because I saw that all of your eyes. I just saw it.
And you know what? Another thing that I consider as well is the older they get, a lot of times the more they've experienced, the more baggage they have, which could be good and bad. It comes with children. It comes with
grandchildren.
Grandchildren. I mean, there's so much. So you have to be in a certain place in your life. There's a bracket in your life where you're like, I'm willing to compromise, and you have goals for yourself. So it's like, how does your life fit with my life for us to fit together?
You know what?
Certain decades, it's just you passed me up, boo. You done did that twice.
Yeah, 3 times probably. Sometimes.
You know what I mean? I can't. I'm good.
Hi, 97.5.
Yes, I'm trying to get in on this conversation.
Please do. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ed, and I'm calling from Sacramento.
Thank you. So, what's your question or what's your comment?
Okay, my comment is, I'm 50 years old, and my wife is 35.
Okay,
That's good.
that's about 15 years.
That's 15. That ain't bad.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
You can make something happen with that. Make it happen.
Yeah, you know, she's still in a mature area. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you would have said you was 50 and, you know, she 19, I would have questionable. Even if you would have said 50 and she was 20, I would have been like, okay, this is questionable. But you all right. You still in the ballpark.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for calling. Well, we'll be back with more Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine and girlfriends. You're inside the Girls Club. We're going to be taking more calls after the break. You're watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.